Coaches and trainers are fond of saying about exercising and getting in shape that you get out of it what you put into it. But what happens when that equation doesn't balance out? Each year, thousands of athletes hit a wall in their training, not because of a lack of effort, but due to a medical condition which is very common and even more treatable. As she gets ready for her senior year with the Randolph-Macon tennis team, Adele Huffman is reminded of the worst part of being a college athlete.
Those first few weeks back, whenever workouts start to kick back up and cardio and full body workouts start coming along, after a nice long break of just lifting in the gym, it really just kicks your butt.
Back in the fall, Huffman had bigger worries. She began having dizzy spells just trying to serve the ball, not something she had ever experienced before, and more than just normal fatigue.
But after a few weeks of working out twice a day, drinking water, I started to think that maybe it was something else because I felt pretty good about the workouts I was doing.
She goes, go Sarah!
A few miles away at Atlee High School, Sarah Bland was having a similar issue.
I just thought I was kind of at a plateau, and that's kind of where I was going to be with running.
After 2 years on their championship cross-country team, Bland's times were not improving despite all of her workouts. She feared that she had reached the limits of her athletic potential.
I wasn't getting better the 2 years I was running, and I was kind of just scared. I was like, is this it for running? Like, am I just going to stay the same?
Andy McPherson has been an athletic trainer at the University of Richmond for 3 years. He has seen many athletes at the same crossroads, with the same fears about their future.
They get tired and they get fatigued, the performance starts to go down, and they don't really understand why. And as athletes, they try to be tough.
As it turns out, being tough has nothing to do with it. The problem faced by Huffman and Bland and thousands of other athletes across the country was simple iron deficiency. Every freshman athlete at U of R undergoes blood work at the beginning of the school year to determine if there are any chances they might be susceptible due to a variety of factors.
Iron deficiency in particular is very objective when it comes to lab results with the blood work. Fatigue and being out of shape is more or less a cardiovascular where they just haven't played enough or they haven't trained enough.
For Huffman and Bland, that revelation came as a huge relief.
Made me feel a lot better that I could do something about it and it wasn't going to have to be a procedure or anything.
Once I found those out and I started supplements and treatment and things like that, I felt amazing.
Then I started to feel run down and my times got really slow.
But Bland took her findings even further. As a project to earn her Girl Scout Gold Award, Bland developed a website called energetichealthyathlete.com. On it, she chronicles her own discovery of the issue, its causes, and cures. And she learned that she's far from being alone with this condition.
Up to 1/3 of female athletes experience iron deficiency. I was like, that is crazy.
Females are biologically more predisposed to bouts of iron deficiency, but as many as 10% of male athletes have the condition as well. Thanks to her work and sharing her research, Bland is now known as the Iron Girl and hopes to help as many athletes as possible.
It felt pretty good getting the information out to runners and people around the community because I really love running and I love the sport and I hope it grows. There's always a light behind the tunnel, and iron deficiency is something that you can attack and you can solve, and it's not something that lasts forever. And with the right supplements, the right diet, you can achieve better things.
We shared Sarah's website with McPherson and other athletic trainers and professionals, and they were all very impressed with the information it contained and how helpful it can be. The address again is energetichealthyathlete.com, and you can find a link in this story on our website. And for her work, Sarah did earn her Gold Award last August. If you would like to nominate someone for us to profile, email us at beyondtheroster@WTVR.com.